Hi, welcome to a chef called Rhonda. I'm Rhonda and this is my kitchen. And today I'm going to show you how to make Parmesan crisp. You know that little thin wafer, something like this? Most often you'll find either on your salads or alongside a nice hearty soup. And today, grab your trusty wooden spoons. Let's all meet back in the kitchen while I show you how to make Parmesan crisp. Dobbiamo cominciare. Let's preheat our ovens to 425 degrees, get them nice and hot. While we do that, I just want to give you an inside look at the tools needed for today's one ingredient recipe, Parmesan crisps. So I let my Parmesan sit out for about an hour, so it comes down to room temperature, and I know it's ready when it has that nice sheen. Can you see that? Can you see that nice sheen? Okay, here we are. We're ready, set, go. Here's our Parmesan cheese. We have our clear mixing bowl, our ordinary cheese grater, and I'm using 2 shot glasses, or the bottom of 2 shot glasses, to make an impression on our Parmesan crisp. Just looks a little bit dainty. And of course, our trusty wooden spoon always makes that appearance. Okay, we'll begin by placing the cheese grater into the clear mixing bowl, and I'm going to tilt the cheese grater toward me. Just makes grating that cheese a bit easier, and we'll start to grate the cheese. And today's recipe will call for about 2 cups of grated cheese. Halfway through my grating process, I will remove the cheese grater and get in there with my hands and make sure there's no clumps and everything is nice and loose. Okay, I just about finished grating that cheese, getting every last bit. You can see that it's nice and loose. I utilized the easiest, the simplest form of grating on my cheese grater, so the one with the most tiny holes, and it gives that nice, real grated flakiness. I'm going to take my sil-pat lined baking pan, as you can see here, and I'm going to grab that trusty wooden spoon, and I'm going to fill up that wooden spoon, well, I want to say just about maybe a third of the way. It is a large wooden spoon, and I'm going to plop that Parmigiano Reggiano right onto the sil-pat, and I will begin to form a crisp. And it's important to note here that we have to keep about 2 inches apart, maybe 1 3/4 from each other, because they will spread a bit when baking. Our oven is already preheated at 425 degrees, and they will bake between 4 and 6 minutes, or to your desired toastiness. You can see I'm impressing the crisp with my shot glass, and then the other 2 I'm just leaving rustically. So you can see that pretty impression from the shot glass there. And I'm just going on. The recipe is simple, easy, fun to make. You can do with the children. You can shape them in any desire you'd like. You can use the back of the wooden spoon as I'm showing you here, or you can use your 3 fingers and press them and really make them kind of wavy as I show you here. So I'm just going across, and I will make enough to fill 2 ordinary size baking pans. I'll bake them off. We'll come back and we'll take that trusty taste test. For now, enjoy the sights and the sounds and the method to making this classic Parmesan crisp, also known as a Parmesan chip. Enjoy. All right, that's the second pan ready to go in, and voila, Parmesan crisp, fresh from the oven. Oven-baked snacking. So tasty, so delicate. I'm removing them from the baking pan to a cooling rack, and I'll let them cool about 10 minutes. And there's my second sheet, and you can see I made a few different shapes just for your perusal. Okay, so here we are. Take a look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that? A moment of truth here. Let's take a little bite. Oh, perfectly toasted, nice and thin. I can also see this added by crumbling atop a nice piece of fish and add it to a nice hearty sandwich. It has a super easy texture with a big bold flavor. I wanted to say many, many thanks for watching today's recipe, Parmesan crisps, also known as Parmesan chips. Super easy, super healthy, super fun to make. Many thanks for subscribing to A Chef Called Rhonda. If you haven't already subscribed to A Chef Called Rhonda, please would you consider subscribing to A Chef Called Rhonda? It's always healthy, always delicious, and always fun. Until we meet again, from my kitchen to yours, arrivederci, mangia, mangia, bravo, perfecto, Parmesan crisp, it's what's for snacking. Until we meet again, arrivederci, bye!